Let's do another one, another problem. And here we want to turn cotangent squared cosecant minus 1 squared into cosecant of x plus 1 over cosecant of x minus 1. So it looks tricky, but it is not going to be as hard as it looks. Now, if you notice on the right-hand side, it only involves cosecant and 1 and minus 1. So down here, we already have cosecant. What about focusing on the numerator of the left-hand side? And let's find a way to turn a cotangent into a cosecant. Once again, this identity allows you to turn cotangents into cosecant if you simply rewrite it as cotangent squared of x equals cosecant squared of x minus 1. Let's go ahead and do that already. I'm going to write the first expression as it was originally, cosecant of x minus 1. Everything is squared, and that is the original expression. So that is going to be equal to the cotangent on top is going to simply become cosecant squared of x minus 1 divided by what we already have, cosecant of x minus 1 squared. So that meant a Pythagorean identity. Now, let's try to use our factoring tools. We know how to factor a difference of two squares. So instead of having cosecant square of x minus 1, that appears to be something like a squared minus 1. That is the difference of two squares that can be factored as a plus 1 times a minus 1. But in this case, we don't have a, we have cosine squared. So let's use that same principle and write it as cosecant of x plus 1 times cosecant of x minus 1. Just the difference of two squared. We kept the same thing, but you just have two factors. And down here, cosecant of x minus 1 squared can be written as cosecant of x minus 1 times cosecant of x minus 1. So we are breaking it into two factors. That's going to be useful because we don't have any squared factors on the right-hand side. So if you try to foresee that, you're going to be able to get rid of one by factoring. Factoring will allow you to break the squares into two factors or the difference of two squares, and you'll be able to cancel out this with this. But so fast, this was just algebra. I use factoring, and then I use algebra again to make it cosecant of x plus 1 divided by cosecant of x minus 1 with algebra once again. So those are the steps needed to reach the answer.